Hello guys, Mr. GB Games here, and welcome back to another video tutorial on how to create an ore and let it be generated. Now, I've done the basis, and if you watched my how to create a block video, you will know how to create a block. So we basically done just that. That's why I created a custom class for this with an ID drop, which makes with which you can specify what item or block it should drop. So if, which is just normal English, you should understand that, if the block ID, that the current block that's in the world you just broke, which will check what item it should drop, is the same as the tutorial, or it will return or drop the mod.tutorial item, the item ID, which basically means it's gonna drop the tutorial item. If that's not the case, it will drop nothing. Now this makes so you can have a long list of else if this block ID equals other block, and then drop something else, for instance. Now that is good for if you want multiple ores working on this one class. So yeah, now I already registered in the game registry tutorial ore. Now as well, we need to do game registry dot register world generator, and that needs to be new or gen that. Now orgen is a class file, so that could be blah blah or my custom orgen, whatever. I call mine just simply orgen. Now this will be in the description below, so you can just copy and paste this over and change this to your desires and change the package to your desires. Now for this you need Forge, so yeah. So in this, doesn't matter to you. It basically, what it does, it's making the generating possible. This isn't really needed at this point, but if you want to do nether generation or maybe even end generation in the future, you need this function, so just keep it in there. It doesn't hurt to have it in there. Now this is the main function you want to be concentrating on, making your own new generating ores. So this is the code for just one ore. Now you can copy this infinite times. It doesn't matter. Now the only thing you really need to worry about are 3 numbers and 1 block thing. So this one, this one, this one, and of course the block that generates there. So first thing to do, you need to change this to the block you want to be generating. This is how many blocks can be in a chunk of blocks. So basically, if you find an iron ore, it's rarely alone. It usually has other iron ores rounded between 1 and that number it has at that for the iron ore. So this could be between 1 and 8 in a chunk. Now this basically means the maximum height it will be able to generate on. Now do keep in mind that because it uses the default world gen mineable, which is default Minecraft generation stuff, it means it will only generate in stone, smooth stone. So if you want to have custom generation code and custom blocks, you need to create your own world gen file to be able to do that, but we're not going to do that because that goes into a bit too much depth. That was just a quick thing I just thought of. Now this is the height, and this is the amount of chunks in a chunk. So in a chunk, which is basically a 16 by 16 area on the world map, 10 chunks will spawn between 1 and 64 of the mod tutorial ore, and they will be in chunks of 1 to 8. So that basically means that the maximum ores able to spawn in a chunk are 80 and the minimum are 10. Quite straightforward. Now let's just jump right into the game, and we're gonna texture the ore as well, which we'll get a speed art thing of as well. So let's jump over into Minecraft. we already done that. I didn't know why I say that. Side up, single player. I'll say I click now, so you'll be sure that it's actually typed correctly. So, I'm creating a new world for this. I did an earlier or test before, so we'll just call this world or test. Now I click. There you go. Let's go ahead and venture into the world. Okay, so we're in this tree. Brilliant. Which one slice this down again? I don't know. I just like it being small.
Sorry if you guys don't like that. Need a torch. We have a little bit too. We don't have enough men for the game, so that's why it's lighting. Just in them. It's not lighting that now. It's not lighting no men. But I did have some men problems earlier, so I can do that again. I didn't know that my computer ran into me here. I have more than enough RAM to handle the game. The management on my PC isn't that good, so usually in testing environments it gets about like 60 MB of RAM enough. Really not enough to run Minecraft properly, but it does quite a lot of job, to be honest. So I'm going to turn the brightness up a bit.
This is horribly there we go, we found it already actually. There you go. So the custom ore is there. Now we'll save this place and I'll create a speed art thing now of me creating the ore texture, so see you in a second. Textures, and now let's have a look at them. So now this looks way more pleasing. Look at that. It's so colorful. Okay, so now we'll pick up a diamond pickaxe. Diamond, yes, for fast mining. Obviously, I'll do /game mode 0. Probably didn't set the hotness, which is a problem, which is gonna break immediately. But you can see it drop indeed the tutorial item. Let's actually set the hotness in another video. Yeah, we have a tutorial item. Let's have a quick venture too. And thank you guys for watching. If you like this video or thought it was you learned something or something like that, you could like this video, subscribe. If you didn't like the video, you could dislike it, but I wouldn't recommend it, and you could be a troll in the comments. I would recommend that. So thank you guys for watching. Bye.